Hey YouTube, it's Alicia. Hope everybody is having a great Tuesday afternoon or Tuesday morning whenever you're seeing this video. None other, I am coming to do another Netflix movie review, and the name of the movie is called Plan A, Plan B, and it's not what you would think. So this is a actual Indian American movie. It's a comedy and love story. So what can I say? So we're going to take the start, and it's about a woman who is a matchmaker. Her name is Nirali, Nirali, Nari, and it's about a guy. I cannot pronounce his name, but everybody calls him Kosty, and he's a divorce attorney. Well, they come from two different walks of life until they come in contact with each other. Nari's mother is a matchmaker, but she is leaving her matchmaking business to her daughter, Nari, after she made the announcement at her last wedding of one of her clients. So Nari said, okay, mother, where is the space at? Okay, so she's going to go see this new space, and it turns out it's this one big area where she is sharing a space with none other fashion designers and creators, and Kosty, who is also a divorced attorney. But the Kosty is also estranged with his ex-wife. Okay, he's very estranged with his ex-wife. And he goes and introduces himself, and he goes, oh, matchmaker, and things like that. And out from the get-go, Nari and Kosty do start butting heads a lot in there. He's picking about everything that she does with the dinging of the bells and stuff that she does with her clients who are in relationships and everything. So as the movie goes along and stuff, some of his clients come by and stuff, and he's not too thrilled about some of the food that Nari eats. Okay, Nari has been hurt very badly, but she don't take the initiative to find herself her own true love and thing. So after all of this, Coffee is drinking not coffee but tea. He's drinking about a lot of tea, and he's venting to his assistant. Can't call her name. Is venting to assistant, and she's trying to say Kosty. So he's keep nagging her. He's keep talking down bad about Nari and stuff, and his assistant said, Kosty, and he didn't. And right when he stopped, and she goes, hi, Nari, and he goes, rats. He knew, now he knows why his assistant was trying to call his name, and he kept going, rats, he's right behind him and stuff. All right, so Nari's mother, who's a vibrant, finna turn 60 years old, is her and her friends is gonna do a little performance, and they are trying to learn how to dance. Well, Kosty can actually dance real good, and so he's helping them. So one day, Kosty's friend runs into Nari. And she goes, no, he goes, no. He's she has the pepper spray out. He goes, no. And he pulls up the picture of Kosty, and they sit, and he tells her his side of the story, how things with him and his ex-wife ended. But then Nari's sister's son tell Kosty, why Nari is really the way that she is, and then he like explains to her, oh, she had heartache and stuff like that, but he goes, her boyfriend passed away, and he's like, dang. So then one of my favorite scenes is that, well, let me back up to, because when it comes to Kosty's best friend, every time he goes out or anything, or he goes out along with his best friend and his wife, he always comes back to their apartment and stays. He always comes back to their apartment and stays, and every time he gets up, he wants something to eat, or he calls a girl and they come over, and you know, and stuff. And so one of the things I remember from the movie with the wife, she goes, no, that's for Kosty. She said, and she goes, no nookie tonight. If he ain't getting any, you're not getting any. And I'm going, ooh, okay. So then one night, Nari and her sister goes out, and Nari gets drunk. And because of Nari getting drunk, Nari calls Kosty's phone. He sees it's her. He keeps hanging it up. He's not accepting the call. All right, so he goes, it's the annoying matchmaker from the office. Don't get along. So his best friend's wife says she ain't that bad. So she answers it, and she goes, Kosty. Oh yeah, she goes off on Kosty and stuff, and she goes, after she hangs up, his best friend's wife go, who is her? I like her. It's like, she's like, was just telling Kosty about himself and things and stuff like that. So then on another occasion, Nari has some of her clients come in, and they are blindfolded. Well, one of the clients gets blindfolded. One, if they found in love, they in love with somebody else. Man, this was like a little bit of crazy, but this other guy, he's kind of wondering, and he finds Kosty's assistant. Kosty's not there, but the assistant is there. And she said, Nari said, oh, sorry, I can't call the assistant's name out there. I think her name is Samri, I think that's her name. And she goes, sorry, Samri. And she said, that's okay, Nari. And the guy, and she like pulls down the guy's blindfold. She goes hi, he goes hi, and then they start dating and stuff like that. So they start dating. A couple months later, she's engaged. Oh my God, that was so sweet and cute. So somebody was supposed to come and help Nari do this test, but they bailed on her. Kosty decides to volunteer to help her. Okay, and it's getting like attentions, like because he's helping her mother. They started getting to know each other and stuff and and he brings up Nari's past relationship, and she didn't want. It's like a sore spot because he kind of passed away. Yeah, passed away, and she haven't accepted it and stuff. So one of the things, and so Kosty's like going, it's not your fault. It's not. I mean, things happen and stuff. He was trying to make her feel good and feel nice about it and stuff like that. Okay. So because he was helping her with doing this test, Kosty and her start having this attention. We'll say sexual attention. And next thing you know, they start making out and stuff. They leave. So before they start making out, they go to the elevator and they get in and they start making out, and they stop when somebody gets in. Well, they go back to Kosty's place, and let's just say they make out even further until he sees the picture of his ex-wife. who he is not divorced from. So Nari just thinking, oh, ain't thinking nothing of it. And Nari's mom and her friends is like saying, where's Kosty? We need to practice. You got this. And she said, y'all got this. Y'all got this. Y'all don't need Kosty. So she just thought Kosty ghosted her. She just felt like Kosty just ghosted her. So after 3 days, after 3 days, he haven't, called or anything. Next thing you know, Kosty pops back up at Nari's mother's 60th birthday. Okay, Kosty got invited to her 60th birthday. All right. And Kosty and Nari had to judge the dancing and stuff like that. Her mother and her teammate end up winning. Okay. And the mother asks for Kosty and Nari to dance. And she goes, Mom. And she goes, Mom. And he goes, there's nothing wrong about it. And he said, I'll help you. Just follow my lead. They follow his lead. And it's like, you can still see the sexual attention. But who busts in and stuff? It's none other Kosty's ex-wife. And she said, I don't know what you did, but he's a noble guy. Da 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 da. So she just thought, okay, they got back together. And she said, and she leaves out and she starts crying to her sister. And her sister said, what's wrong? What's wrong? And she tell her, she said, it hurts for me to be in love with a guy who is still married to his wife. And he overhears it and he says, what you talking about? And he goes, and the sister said, I'm gone. First, the sister don't want to leave, but then she gives her sister this look like, okay, he said, you can leave. She goes, you gave her this look like you can leave. And they leave and they start talking. After they start talking, Kosty said, the only reason I was gone, I wanted to go on and get my divorce. And he admitted that he was in love with Nari and stuff. Y'all, I don't want to give up the ending, but I don't want to give up the one point after he revealed that he's in love with her. But I have to for y'all get it. He gets on one knee and he proposed to Nari. And so it goes from being a 60th birthday party to actually an engagement party at the same time. And stuff. And it was just so adorable. And so now the business is, they all still in the same area. She is the plan A of matchmaking. He's the plan B of divorce. And he said, let's go on and get married. And she said, how about let's go on and have children? So they is prolonging the engagement is even further. I love this movie. This movie is heartfelt. It's heartfelt. You got heartfelt romance in there. You got lust. You got drama. You got a little bit of comedy. But it's a good movie. If I can give the backup plan A, plan B, this Indian series, Indian movie. Oh my God, yeah, it's a pretty good Indian movie. I have to give it a 9 out of 10 because this is sort of a go-to movie that I watch all the time. Like I said, I like different types of movies, but this was a pretty good movie. If you like movies like this, y'all, please thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel.